Okay, I want to talk about Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. And what I want to discuss with you is this big propaganda lie that Alexander Usyk is too small and Tyson Fury is too big. Now, if you've never watched boxing before, and you listen to these people that are talking, then yeah, you can believe a guy that's 6'7", 250 plus pounds, 270 pounds versus a 6'3" guy weighing 215, 220 pounds. But that would be difficult or impossible for the guy Usyk to beat Tyson Fury. But there's a thing called history, and there are so many fights. Evander Holyfield came from cruiserweight, right? Light heavyweight, cruiserweight, heavyweight champion of the world. And he beat Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, 6'5", Olympian, bronze, silver medalist, and one of the elite fighters in heavyweight boxing. But there's one fight in particular I urge all boxing fans to go and watch. This nonsense about Tyson Fury and he's big, which makes him great. Let me tell you something. Go and watch the interview between Jerry Cooney and Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks came from middleweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight champion of the world. Michael Spinks. He beat the great Larry Holmes, not once, but twice. He was so nice, I had to do it twice. That's what Michael Spinks said. Well, no, he didn't. It was Anthony Joshua who said that. But just for a minute, he beat Larry Holmes, the great Larry Holmes, a heavyweight champion of the world that people often take for granted. Now, Jerry Cooney, similar size to Tyson Fury, 6'7". He was in better shape, maybe 240 pounds. Outweighing Michael Spinks. In height, of course, he towered over Spinks. Spinks looked like a little boy versus the big, towering Cooney with his big left hook. Yeah, Cooney was known for knocking people out with his big left hook. Yeah? And if you actually watch Jerry Cooney, there are similarities to the way Cooney and Fury move around. Fury's a bit more, what's the word? Fury's got a little bit more on his, what's the word to call it? Fury's got he's a bit more, less one-dimensional, okay? So we'll give Fury that. Because he can box southpaw, he can box orthodox, and he doesn't rely purely on a left hand. But in terms of the type of attack, Jerry Cooney and Tyson Fury fight identical in terms of the way Fury fights now, this wilder version of Fury. They fight almost identical. They move forward in straight lines. And if you watch that fight between Spinks and Cooney, Cooney was... Nigerian internet network. So unreliable. Just like the light electricity here. One minute you got light, next minute you don't have light for 3 days. Yeah, it's like that. Anyway. Yeah, and Cooney was relying specifically on his weight and his height and his strength. As, anybody that size would do. You think, oh well, I'll just walk in there and mow down Spinks. And Cooney was landing the left hook. He was relying on that left hook. And Spinks from first round was giving him angles, using the jab. I think it's around round 3, round 4. Spinks kind of went quiet and Cooney was landing shots. Now, Spinks was peppering Cooney with the jab and he was throwing right hands and left hooks in close, throwing sharp punches on the inside. And you think, Spinks ain't doing much. I think it was around the 5th round, after a quiet round from Spinks, and Cooney seemed to got the better of Spinks in that 4th round. Spinks came out in the 5th round, and he put a 5-punch combination together. Cooney with an uppercut, left hook, right hand. Punches were so fast. Cooney had, because Spinks had the hand speed, and he was in and out, side to side. He wasn't allowing Cooney to land those big shots, and Cooney was chasing him around the ring. The next thing you see is Jerry Cooney hitting the canvas. And if you look at Jerry Cooney, the way he's taking the shots and the way he went down, I saw flashes of Tyson Fury there. Now, I'm not saying that Jerry Cooney is Tyson Fury, but my point is this. If Michael Spinks can put down Jerry Cooney, and Spinks, he doesn't, okay, so Spinks doesn't have the speed of foot or the grace of Oleksandr Usyk. So if those people out there, my advice to you today, please go and watch Michael Spinks, Jerry Cooney, the full fight. And I know that Spinks is not a southpaw, and I know that Jerry Cooney is not Tyson Fury. But what I'm dealing with here in this conversation argument is Spinks being the smaller guy in Usyk and Fury being the bigger guy in Cooney. And just watch how Cooney tries to close down the smaller guy, tries to shut down the smaller guy. And then I want to bring you to a fight. Tyson Fury versus Steve Cunningham. And I would say Cunningham and Spinks have a similar type of body structure, size. Yeah. And you saw the problems that Steve Cunningham caused Tyson Fury. And you're going to come and tell me that Cunningham, who's not even the size of Usyk, could put Fury in his ass and give him problems throughout that fight and outboxing. You're telling me that Oleksandr Usyk and that Tyson Fury that fought Cunningham was more mobile than this Tyson Fury today. And you're telling me that Tyson Fury is too big for Oleksandr Usyk, Olympic gold medalist, undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. He's beat Joe Joyce in the amateurs. He's beat Joshua twice in the pros. He's beat Daniel Dubois. Are you telling me that Usyk is too small? Anybody who says that Oleksandr Usyk is too small does not know anything about boxing, or they're peddling the agenda for the promotion. That is it. Because Oleksandr Usyk is live and kicking and a real danger to Tyson Fury. Real danger. Go and watch the Jerry Cooney fight with Michael Spinks. Go back and watch Tyson Fury against Steve Cunningham. Don't tell me Tyson Fury has improved. What has he improved doing since he's fought Deontay Wilder? Trudging for 270, 280 pounds and then getting almost outboxed by Francis Ngannou. Come on. And then you're going to tell me that Tyson Fury is this great boxer, but then you don't rate the boxing skills of Deontay Wilder. So can you work this one out for me? You don't rate Deontay Wilder because of his boxing skills, and you say he's a windmiller and he can't box. But Tyson Fury, who you call one of the greatest of all time, I don't understand this. Usyk is textbook southpaw in the sense that he dominates opponent's right-hand side. Will Fury's reach and relatively quick feet close down that escape route Usyk loves to take to right side? Let me tell you something. I don't think we've seen the best of Usyk. And I think if Tyson Fury is foolish enough to try and trap Usyk on the ropes, he's going to walk onto big shots. You see that combination that Usyk landed on Dubois when he got dropped and he got up. See them punches he hit Dubois with? It's them punches he'll be hitting Fury with. When he hits Fury, he'll be hitting Fury with the kitchen sink. Let me tell you something. So if Fury tries to corner him, Usyk knows Usyk's an intelligent fighter. When Fury tried to corner Cunningham, what did he have to resort to in the end? He literally had to hold Cunningham's head up, hold his head up, and hit him with the right hand. And that's a Steve Cunningham. That's an old Steve Cunningham coming up for the first time fighting at heavyweight or second time fighting at heavyweight. You're talking about, and Cunningham was never really known as the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. Undisputed heavy, he's undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. I don't see Fury's height and reach being that much of a bother for him. Lomachenko's weaknesses showed itself to be strong left-handed hook or jab, which stopped him taking right-hand side Teofimo. Could Fury do the same thing? Lomachenko's problem was, for me, is that he feared the punching power of Teofimo Lopez. That's what I think. And he got hit early by Lopez. That's what I think. If you look at Lomachenko in the early part of the fight, he did not want to engage in Lomachenko. Then if you look at the rounds 9, Lopez, if you look at rounds 9, 10, 11, 12, you see Lomachenko actually trying to put pressure on Lopez, and Lopez doesn't seem the same fighter. So, two halved. Loma's effectiveness that fight. Loma eventually found that right hand side once he filmed. So that's exactly what I'm saying to you. And I don't think that Tyson Fury. I mean, we have to look at the boxing IQ and how good a boxer Tyson Fury is. We need to really start looking at this. Really looking, and I mean seriously look at this. I mean, if we, the Cunningham fight, the Volin fight, the Ngannou fight. Look at those fights. He almost went life and death with Wallin, life and death with Ngannou, life and death with Cunningham. A good evening. These are things that are there. And you can't tell me that Tyson Fury's getting better. If you could tell me Fury's getting better, then I would say, yeah, okay. But he's not. He's not getting better. He's not getting better. And when has Fury been in the ring with a guy that's got good footwork, good hand speed, good boxing IQ, good chin, and has no fear of him? If you look at the guys that Fury's beaten, Klitschko, upstairs he was mentally weak. Klitschko, we know this. Then I'm not trying to put a down on Fury now. Cunningham was old. He just come up from cruiserweight to heavyweight. So it was not like he'd been at heavyweight for a long time, and he wasn't even the best cruiserweight in the world. Cunningham was a good fighter. Otto Wallin, who the hell knew Otto Wallin before he fought Tyson Fury? Again, Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou was standing toe to toe with Tyson Fury. Usyk isn't as good now as he was at cruiserweight, to be fair. Could be the fact that Usyk's getting older, but I would say this much about Oleksandr Usyk. Look at the guys he's fought at heavyweight. He's fought Joshua, former unified champion. He's fought Dubois, who's a heavyweight champion. He's fought Chisora. Chisora, I think, was one of his toughest fights. But the Chisora fight, he was caught by surprise. Now, from what I understand, for the Chisora fight, it was only on his way to the ring that Usyk discovered what size of the ring it was on that night. Fury is on the slide. I think AJ is a difficult fight for him now, and he might get stopped. Uppercuts to the body are areas to capitalize for Usyk. I'm telling you, I want you all, please, go and watch Jerry Cooney versus Michael Spinks. Then go and watch Tyson Fury versus Steve Cunningham. And that was a better Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury at his best was under Peter Fury, in my opinion. Tyson Fury was at his best under Peter Fury. He was. I don't think this version is as good as the Peter Fury version. I don't. This version, the version under Peter Fury is more disciplined, I think. And I don't think the version under Peter Fury could ever cut. Well, that's interesting because he did come in sort of like overweight when he fought what's this guy's name? The American kid that could punch a bit. On one of when Fury retired and come back, the first guy he fought was no. He fought Christian Hammer. He fought someone else. I think it's before he fought for the world title actually. I can't remember the name again. It's an American dude. He's a bit of a puncher. I can't remember his name. Fury's too big for Usyk to miss. For Usyk to miss. Usyk doesn't waste punches and he's accurate. That's what I would say. Chisora was Usyk's hardest fight, to be honest. Some say Dubois won, though. Speed is relative, as well as Fury might look way faster than career heavy, but Usyk always was. Yeah, good Kenny Ken, good to catch you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Fury is stylistically. If he goes against Usyk with that primitive walk forward style, because you tell me, if Fury goes forward with that style, how many times does people come forward to Usyk in the heavyweight division like that? Joe Joyce did the same thing. And I would say, arguably, Joe Joyce is probably better. He's probably better at getting people against the ropes and pummeling them, because that's what he does. That's not Tyson Fury's style, to get you against the ropes and pummel you. This new version of Fury is like that. But that's not Tyson Fury's style. That's not his style, to use the jab, close you down, and then pummel you. That's not his style. That's George Foreman's style. That's Joe Joyce's style. Use the big left jab, push you against the ropes and pummel you. Fury's style is more, you use the jab, lean on you, hit you with uppercut, rabbit shots, and smother you. That's how I see Fury. And use his weight more. Fury's legs have gone due to life outside the ring. Usyk to win by stoppage, if not rigged. I think that Usyk is confident at heavyweight now. Fury long left hook could be key punch. If Fury learns that, if he tries to land that long left hook, you will go, guys. All you guys talk in the comment section. Go and watch Jerry Cooney against Michael Spinks. Go and watch Tyson Fury against Steve Cunningham. We cannot judge Fury on fights like Wilder or Chisora or White. They're not the fights we should be judging him on. The volume fight, southpaw. The Cunningham fight, size. They're the fights. Smaller guys. God, I hate the dust. The smaller guys. The smaller guys you've got to look at when you're looking at this fight. How he does against smaller guys. And I've always said that Fury's not as effective against smaller guys. That's what you've got to look at. Guys that are smaller, how Fury fights against smaller guys. It's no point looking at him fight Chisora or him fight Wilder. Wilder's 6'5", 6'6". Chisora 6'1", 6'1.5", and he's a plodder, play flat-footed. You know a fight you should also look at as well. Sefer Seferi. That guy was moving around the ring against, was it Sefer Seferi? The guy was moving around against Fury. That guy. All them small guys give Fury problems. Always had. Fury J, too much money on the table. Yeah, maybe. But will we get to Fury versus AJ? I don't think we will. If I'm honest with you, I don't think we will. Because Usyk is to, if Usyk sorry. If Usyk is to beat Fury, then there's the rematch. And then if you see the rematch, then there's the rematch. I don't see that fight happening until next year. What sort of state is Fury going to be in? If he gets beat by Usyk, then we'll see if he wants to come back and fight again. The beating might be bad. You don't know. Can you imagine? Have you seen the music video with Flowdown and Little Baby when Fury goes down in the music video. It's called Pepper. Wow, now I haven't seen it. Eddie already trying to make Usyk rematch clause void. Music. Push Eddie to one side. He'll force Fury vs AJ next if Fury wins. He can't force nothing. He can't force nothing. Eddie Hearn can't force anything. He can't even force a shit. This is a guy who can't even win a purse bid. You tell me he's going to go and force? Nah, forget Eddie. Eddie can't even get his own fighter, Conor Ben, a fight, a legitimate fight. He can't even get him the British title, British license back. And you tell me he's going to come and step in against AJ? Come on, it's not happening. Snap, he can't do that. He's actually going to take what fight he wants next. Money talks. Yeah, that's true. That's his excellency. And his excellency might be one of these dudes that says, you know what? You beat me the first time. Let's see you do it again. Like the old school. And isn't Eddie the one? Isn't he the master for rematches? Yeah. Interesting. Money is with Fury versus AJ. If it don't happen, then AJ would fight Herkovich, and that's too risky for money. Forget Herkovich, man. Herkovich is. I told you about Abdusalamov. I told you about him, right? And I'm telling you about Herkovich. Herkovich is nothing. He's nobody. He's not good. Listen, in 10 years' time from now, nobody will talk about Herkovich. I'm telling you. In 10 years from now, nobody will talk about Herkovich. If Herkovich was that good, he would not be fighting David Haye leftovers in Mark Demore. That is it. Herkovich is garbage. Let me tell you now, he's average. He's average. There's a guy called Zelko Mavrovich, right? Boxing historian, Zelko Mavrovich. Herkovich could not beat Zelko Mavrovich. He could not beat Zelko Mavrovich. Telling you now, Herkovich could not beat Zelko Mavrovich. Zelko Mavrovich. Ask Lennox Lewis who Zelko Mavrovich was. Go and watch Lennox Lewis versus Zelko Mavrovich. Listen, I'd even put Andrew Golota in with flipping Herkovich. That's how much I rate. You know what? Herkovich should go and fight Martin Bakole. Let them two go and fight. Let both Martin Bakole and Herkovich fight. Because I don't have no time for Herkovich. Herkovich struggled with a guy who's like almost 40 years old. Herkovich. I don't want to see nothing about no Herkovich, man. I don't want to hear about no Herkovich. Boy better know those potty rituals are real. Take a dump on who he likes. Damn. Fury needs a lot of help to beat Usyk. The judges need to help him and the referee. Eddie Hearn doing this thing, I still think he jabs the nostrils off Leonard Levy in the exhibition. The streets have got Leonard. He did stand up to Zhang's bang. Can't say that for every top heavyweight. He also went down to Zhang's bang as well. 2 years' time, nobody will be talking about Herkovich anyway. Yeah, 2 years' time, not like 10 years' time. What do you think about Dubois calling for Herkovich? Yeah, let them two fight. Again, in 10 years' time, nobody's going to care about Daniel Dubois either. It is what it is. Golota was outboxing Bo. There you go. So I told you, I put Bo in the ring with Herkovich. Mavrovich was tough. Dempsey McKean until Herkovich stopped him late. Listen, Mavrovich would punch up Herkovich. The 82-inch reach of Lennox was such an advantage, and he could stay on the outside and keep waist on the end of the jab. Yeah, until he fought Herkovich. Not Herkovich, Mavrovich. Watch Mavrovich fight with Lennox Lewis. He was using the jab on Mavrovich, and then suddenly Mavrovich got inside and started hitting you loose with uppercuts. It's a good fight, man. Zelko Mavrovich. And before Mavrovich lost to Lennox Lewis, he was knocking everybody out in the heavyweight division. Fury will smash Usyk. Can I ask you one question, Jim Watson? Just one question. Who has Tyson Fury ever smashed? Just a question. If you say Wilder, Yeah. What? Did he smash Chisora, did he? Did he smash White, did he? Did he smash Wild, did he? His greatest hits. You're not realistic. If you talk about Mike Tyson, yeah, he'd smash someone. Yeah. But don't tell me Tyson Fury's going to smash anybody. Tyson Fury doesn't smash anybody. Tyson Fury does knock anybody out in first and the second round. He doesn't do it because he can't. So don't tell me anything about he's going to smash anybody. He's not smashing no one. Behave, my friend. Behave. Lennox is the most complete heavyweight all time. Don't know. What about Riddick Bowe? Bowe can work to the body, can work to the head, can work inside, had a great jab, great chin. Had a better chin than Lewis. Good defense. Riddick Bowe for me. I think Bowe was a better fighter. I thought Bowe was overall better than Lewis. But Lewis had better discipline. That's what I think it is there. Conor Benn versus Gervonta Davis. Who you got? Well, the way you talk, I think you'll say Conor Benn's going to smash Davis. Wild and White, my God. Is Maverick better than Vitali in your opinion? No. Hrgovic can't beat Vitali. In fact, I don't think Hrgovic... There's a guy called Jerry Sanders. Jerry Sanders. Is it Sanders? Corey Sanders. The big South African. Hrgovic can't beat Corey Sanders. Yeah. You want to look at a good heavyweight fight? Corey Sanders versus Vitaly Klitschko. That was Klitschko coming back to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. And Sanders stopped Klitschko, his brother. Good fighter. A clean Fury smashes no one. There we go. Paris? Yeah, probably. Bet you if Usyk don't get past 5 rounds, mate, you're the same guy that says Tyson Fury smashes Usyk. No, my friend, no. You have a funny little head. You know, when you don't have... I was always told when I was younger, if you've got nothing good to say nothing. Mr. Tommy Gunn, 1979. Like, you're funny. I thought trolling was like in the 90s and the early 2000s. The fact you come up with a name like Mr. Tommy Gunn, 1979, you should be ashamed of yourself. 79, 76, 79, 76. It's not much age difference between me and you. And we're having a decent conversation and you running in the room going, you've got a funny small little head. Can you imagine people around the room having a real conversation in the pub and this geezer runs into the room and goes, hey, you got a small funny head. IQ is not a friend of yours for sure. Lennox made Bowe bin belt. Yeah, he did, as I said. But had those two fought, we still don't know who would have won. We assume Lewis would have won because Bowe threw the belt in the bin. Bowe should never have thrown belt in the bin. Bowe was advised to throw the belt in the bin by Rock Newman and go their own route. Yeah, that was Rock Newman. Bowe better than Lewis. You're laughing. Well, Bowe fought himself. He ate himself out of the heavyweight division. Bowe had Eddie Futch in his corner and his trainer. Bowe was a great fighter. He fought the best Evander Holyfield. On the night Holyfield fought Bowe, that night, Lewis could not beat that Evander Holyfield. There's no way in hell Lewis beats that. Lewis had struggled in the second fight against Evander Holyfield. Holyfield. You think that Evander Holyfield throwing them punches, putting them punches together with that pace, Lewis could have stand that pace? No chance. So Bowe fought the best Holyfield that night. Larry Holmes, I think, is in the running for completeness as a heavyweight. Yeah, Hrgovic beating Ben is no achievement. Corey Sanders' left hand is on par with Zhang's, but faster and was a devastating punch, of course. Johnny Fisher gives Hrgovic nightmares. Nusi Dori 2023, love you Pakistan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Conor wouldn't care about Tank if he could fight in the UK. Some people should be reading a book rather than spending time on social media. I know the types. This event is called Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is located in the Canary Islands. Lama, the volcano is located there, and it will erupt soon and cause global crisis and tsunami. Oh gosh, oh no. All predictive programming. Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Prime Lewis beats both Holyfield and even Fields on the same night, on or off Peds. Nah, bro. No, bro. No. Stop that. Stop that talk. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Lennox Lewis got knocked up by Hasim Rahman. Stop it, bro. Stop it. And was that not prime Lennox Lewis? Stop it, bro. Stop. Come on, Liam. You should know better than that. Now you're just going like, you're going over the top at Lennox Lewis. Stop, bro. Do you think Inui can come up and beat Warrington? Yeah, probably. England could beat Warrington. You're so funny. Stop it, bro. But I can't, bro. Liam, come on, prime Lennox Lewis. Prime Lennox Lewis. Bro, okay, bro. When is prime? Tell me when prime Lennox Lewis is. You tell me when prime Lennox Lewis is, and I've got an answer for you. A prime Lennox Lewis. Wait, when he beat Evander Holyfield. Prime Lennox Lewis. Prime Lennox Lewis when he beat Evander Holyfield. The same prime Lennox Lewis that was laying in the canvas in South Africa. Prime Lennox Lewis. When his prime? Tell me when Lennox Lewis was in his prime. And then when was he in his prime? Who did he fight in his prime? Well, he didn't fight Tyson in his prime. He didn't fight Holyfield in his prime. Oh, he fought Shannon Briggs. Who did he fight in his prime? Oh, he fought Michael Grant. Worst version of Deontay Wilder. So who exactly did he fight? Inoue versus Conor Ben would be hilarious. Yeah, it would. But who, like in his prime, like the prime guys he fought, Tyson, because before Lewis fought Tyson, the American public weren't giving Lewis his credit. He wasn't giving. He was knocking out the Americans. Oh yeah, and David Tua, right? David Tua. So Lewis was not being given credit. I remember the night he knocked out Mike Tyson. That was the night that Lennox Lewis finally got his credit. He didn't get credit for beating up Holyfield. He didn't get credit for beating up Tua. He didn't get credit for beating up what's his name? Shannon Briggs, who got knocked out by Darrell Wilson years beforehand, out cold. So, where we go with this Lennox Lewis stuff? I'm not saying Lennox Lewis was not a great fighter. I'm not saying he wasn't. But this prime Lennox Lewis stuff, I don't understand it. Where is Lennox Lewis' prime? Because in his prime, he got knocked out by Hasim Rahman. Eh? He got knocked out by Hasim Rahman and Oliver McCall. Right? So, when is this dude's prime? Tell me. I'm not saying, again, I'm not derating Lennox Lewis, but my God. Come on. Prime Tyson don't lose. Prime Tyson, if he's not in the hands of Don King, possibly. He avenged both those. He avenged them. Yeah. He avenged them in his prime. But he got knocked out in his prime by those dudes. So you're telling me guys like Joe Frazier, Ken Norton, Ernie Shavers, George Foreman, those dudes wouldn't have stood a chance? Come on. Come on. So, listen, I love Lennox to a degree. But the greatest ever, and Lennox in his prime, you would have done this and that. Lennox in his prime, right? Lennox in his prime versus the Mike Tyson that fought Michael Spinks. That Mike Tyson. That Mike Tyson. Right, now I'm going to do I'm going to put you in timeout because you've been a naughty little boy. So when you're a naughty little boy, we put you in timeout. Okay? Both KOs were punches from gods. Jesus. Punches from gods. They were not punches from gods. Lennox was beaten before he got in the ring when he fought Hasim Rahman. Let me remind you all, on teletext, yes, Lennox Lewis was warned by the doctors to get into South Africa a month beforehand because of climatization. And I think it's 30 feet below sea level in South Africa. But oh no, Lennox Lewis is a master. He came in 2 weeks before the fight, and then he was sucking in air from like round 3, 4, and then Hasim Rahman was a big puncher anyway. So it was at a time before Lewis walked into Rahman's right hand and got knocked out. So there's nothing to suggest that Lennox Lewis wouldn't be complacent against any of those dudes back then. So if those two punches were punches from the gods, then... Oh yeah, and he beat Henry Akin one day as well. Let's not forget that. Bo, hey bro, I'm a rapper. Okay, where'd you rap? It's because today's crop are so bad it makes Lennox look better than he is. This era is weak compared to his. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what? Sometimes I just wish George Wolf Foreman would just get off his couch again and go on that Foreman run. Do you know what? What would happen if George Foreman, same old, let's wind the clock back. George Foreman had made his comeback now at 39, and he's going to make his comeback to the heavyweight championship of the world. I think AJ's going to KO Ngannou. AJ better watch himself. Can you freestyle? No, I'm not a rapper, bro. Sorry. I'd love to hear your rap, so go ahead, rap. I'm listening. Anyway, yeah, so let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Right. All right. So that's my thing. Please, you all, please look at 2 fights. Get flattered. Yeah. Please look at 2 fights. Jerry Cooney versus Jerry Cooney versus Michael Spinks. Tyson Fury versus Steve Cunningham. The Great Leap Forward. The Great Proletarian Cultural Revolution. Wow. Okay. Prime Vav versus Prime Fury. Don't know. Can't tell. I like this content. Thank you. Please give me Claire Coltrane. There's your shout out. And Garner versus AJ, sure, but we're still waiting for Gypsy King versus AJ. AJ might not make it, my friend. He might not make it. Oh, Mr. Mel, thank you very much. Freedom, independence, multi-party system, Taiwan, Formosa, Republic of China, Tibet, Dalai Lama, Falun Dafa. Thank you very much. Nice to hear from you. Watson versus Bang. Great fight. My first fight. Wow. Thoughts on Yard versus Boatsi. All I want to know is if Yard punches hard enough to hurt Boatsi with the right hand. If he doesn't, I'm not sure. PP, big man. Right, we get a lot of people in the room tonight. A lot of different people in the room. So, let me get out of here now. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out the video. John Smith, shout out to John Smith. And of course, big shout out to my brother as well, Lev Gramerson. You're a good dude, Lev. You're a good dude. Boatsi late stoppage, quite possibly. Anytime Yard seems to step up, he seems to get beat up and knocked out. And I don't see that the dude he just fought the other day, the fireman, is preparing him to fight Boatsi. So I got a sneaky suspicion this AJ Ngannou fight is going to go terribly wrong for AJ. Me too. AJ 7 Matrix Live. I've got Ngannou stopping AJ too, but let's see. And there's the light. Now they've brought light in Nigeria. Look. See how they bring light in Nigeria? They bring a light. It goes, woo. And you hear that light? That means you're going to get electricity in your house. Right. You right, lad. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are you Team Watsy now? No. Because I don't know what the hell Dan Aziz was doing. I don't know what he's doing. Watsy was going more to the body than Dan Aziz was. And I think about round 2, round 3, he looked like he was weight drained. He looked like he was breathing out his ass for round 2. I don't know what the hell Dan Aziz was doing. Should I like, yeah, please do, smash the like button. I love the effort you put into comedy, but it might be weird to say that, but yeah. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. Biden or Obama? Isn't Obama still running the country at the moment? Really sick of these new lightweights, Shaka, Garcia, Tank, Haley. Call them 4 kings, more like the 4 kids. Yeah, well, on the subject of those 4, by the way, I do want to say this. Do I feel Michelle Obama win the election? No, I don't. But I do believe that she'll run. I'm very good, Danger Dude. I will also say this much. If you ever wanted to see a scripted confrontation, check out Ryan Garcia and Tank. That is so scripted. It's unbelievably scripted. It's terrible. Terrible. Like, if you're going to do something, at least make it look real. That stuff is so scripted, it's unbelievable. I don't like much YouTubers, but for some reason, I'm really enjoying this. Thank you, Anna. Really appreciate it. Well, call me genuine. Can you give me a shout? Danger Dude 2012. Bro, I'm going to give you Danger Dude a shout for 2025. 2024. There you go. Garcia giving. Yeah, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Like I said, I want to see fighters this year all in shape. Don't want to hear any excuses about being out of shape. Ring rust. Haven't fought for a year. Don't want to hear that. Right, please do smash the like button, press the subscribe button. Oh, before I go, got these new people coming in the house. Danger Dude, where you from? And Taylor, where you from? AJ7 Matrix Live, where you from? John Smith, it's Paul, I know you are. Liam, I know you're from. Big Man, 2073, where you from, bro? Claire Coltrane, where you from? I would have guessed Ireland for that. Javon, sounds like an American name. And Mr. Mel, sounds like you're some part of Asia. So let me give you guys a shout. Oh, and Taylor, UK. Okay, what part of the UK? Fury cut legit. Now I heard another story that the cut wasn't even that point. The cut didn't happen then. That's what I heard. I heard he was cut before that. I don't know. I just pinned 1v1 in Fortnite M. Whimsical. Oh, just joined. Okay. Hull City were Lennox Gagford's first pro fight. Okay. Edmonton. Pow, pow, pow to the ends. Edmonton. 4th Street. Edmonton. Pow, pow, pow. I lived off 4th Street. Just remember, I lived off 4th Street. Anyone watching Champions League? No, sorry, dude. No Champions League. No, sorry. No, this year, just not interested. I don't know why. This year, just not interested. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash your subscribe button. Smash the subscribe button. Is May date too soon for fight? I think the date is too soon, and I don't think the fight's going to happen. I think that cut's going to reopen. How long till Fury can spar again? Not sure. Not sure. Let's see what's going on here. Alive. No man alive. Oh, one other thing. John Fury calling out Carl Froch. But got problems with Joe Egan. Kanye, what about him? Mum always told me to avoid 4th Street. LOL. Okay. All right. Right. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave your comments as always. And make sure you watch Jerry Cooney, the fight with Jerry Cooney
and Michael Spence. Leave your comments in the comment section. Tyson Fury versus Steve Cunningham. Leave your comments in the comment section, and then tell me afterwards, do you still feel that confident of the Gypsy King versus Oleksandr Usyk bulking up and walking in straight lines? Right, this has been BWTM Sports Gaming. It's been fun. Take care.